So about 3 years ago, I came to the guys at Suhr with an idea, and that was to put 24 frets on a T-style guitar. I grew up playing Telecasters, and it's always been the guitar that felt the most appropriate for me. I'd been playing some of the Suhr Moderns for a couple of years, and they're super comfortable, they're super ergonomic. But this style of guitar, I think there's something tonally that happens with this shape that has always been part of who I am. So I wanted to take what the Modern did and that super hot rodded ease of playability, and I wanted to combine that with the traditional sounds of a T-style guitar. And when I picked it up and played it, it hung right, it felt right, the balance was awesome, and as soon as I started playing, it just felt like I wanted it to. So the black one was first, and later down the line I wanted to do a hardtail with single coils for the really, really traditional T-style guitar kind of tone. John and I worked together, brought some ideas to the table to come up with some pickups that were unique to this guitar. The pickups that are in the normal T's are a little hotter, and I desired something a little more vintage with a little more of what I call that wiry sound on the low strings. I looked for a lot of snap and a lot of just presence, and he had a couple of ideas on how to achieve that with a little bit of a lower output bridge pickup. All right, so when it came time to develop the looks of these guitars, I had a couple of different ideas. A lot of inspiration came from 60s muscle cars and the timelessness of some of that, like flat anodized billet that they used in the grills, and like hot rod guys will put in, and that's where the pick guards kind of come from, is that style. The body is swamp ash and the neck is roasted maple. I really like the durability of that roasted maple, touring as much as I do. The swamp ash is unique because a lot of people have come up to me, they see me playing, and they are curious about how you can see the grain. Well, it's a unique process that we came up with to make it look weathered. And they start by charring the body, kind of lightly torching it, and it ends up with this really cool look that exposes and makes the wood grain like a little bit like a topographical map. When it came time to choose colors, I'm a big comic book fan, and one is red and gold and one is black and silver, and you can figure out which comic book characters they are based on that. But I wanted also, with the matte finish and with the metal flat looking pick guards, I wanted them to have that classic muscle car feel. So it was a really cool process to get the wood to look a certain way, and then the benefits is the finish on it is super, super thin, so there's not a lot of layers of paint and clear coat. I really like the way they sound and the way the wood is a little more alive. So I'm really super pleased with the way they came out, and I think we kind of nailed that muscle car vibe. This, for me, truly is what I feel like is the combination that works the best on combining something that is the original electric guitar design with the most hot rodded of ergonomics.